Hello, welcome to Diaries of a GhostEO. I have a brand new guest with me. Who are you?
Hello, I'm Sarah.
Let's not waste any time, go straight into Ourcraft and like and subscribe while we're waiting. And so I promised 2 episodes ago to talk about AI a little bit more because we had this other topic. And then we went for a darker one, but now we're back to AI. And yeah, what is the topic?
You said you wanted to discuss AI like people having romantic relationships with AI.
Yes, so that's one aspect of it, but just generally, like kind of the human aspect of people confiding and talking to AI, right? Like, because in the last episode, we talked about like people using it for cheating and stuff, and it's like a very functional
Mm.
kind of usage of it, right? But now people, well, there's clearly like this really powerful stuff. I mean, we talked about that one before, like in the New York Times, where people are like, "This is actually my boyfriend. I role play sex games with him." That kind of
Oh
thing.
God, yeah.
But there's also like obviously the friends, right? Like we kind of brought about this where like Mark Zuckerberg is like, let's have some AI friends, right?
Yeah.
But I think everyone's kind of, I mean, not everyone, but like a lot of people are just using it also to talk to, like as a psychologist or as like a way to have um, human interactions with a non-human. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it just shows how, again, people are lonely, people want someone to listen to them and their problems.
Yeah.
And this is um I don't want to use the word solution, but it's something.
It's a thing they're doing.
Yeah. So have you read about any examples of this happening?
Um, I mean, obviously that big New York Times article was like
Oh,
one.
not that podcast.
Yeah, that was one. And
Oh
then
no.
like there's a lot of people just talking about how like some psychologists are like, yeah, sure, do talk to ChatGPT, I guess.
What?
Yeah. And I listened to an episode by Panic World where this one guy basically, yeah, he basically used it as a psychologist for a while. He was pretty insightful about it though, but yeah, I mean, it was still a bit dystopian, I guess.
Yeah. There's this app, I think Character AI or something,
Yeah.
and a lot of teenagers use it, I think. And basically you talk to AI, which is like based on characters from like Game of Thrones or
Oh,
Twilight.
I've heard this story.
And yeah, there's one kid um who like killed himself, and he
Mm,
was talking to an AI of Daenerys from Game of Thrones,
yeah,
and the parents were trying to blame the AI.
yeah.
I think it was a
It
bit
was a
more
little,
complicated. You could tell probably he was suffering from depression or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah. I mean, I feel like you could obviously like he had some issues, and then you also, I think they like kind of showed what the AI said, and he didn't ask the AI specifically about like,
Yeah, yeah, he
you
was
know,
talking to the AI like, I want to
in
be with
hyper,
you, I want to go home to you. And the AI is like treating that, the AI is like
like a
the
human
story.
might, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Like a human might figure this out, but also like it's much easier with hindsight, right?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah. He wasn't saying,
like he wasn't saying like I want to kill myself. Should I do it? Should I not do it?
yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like, and so, but it does show a problem, right? Like a potential problem.
yeah. But I just think that the app itself is an interesting idea.
Yeah.
And I think that, it's could be used just for like kind of fan fiction type purposes, which I think is probably the main usage. And I tried using it, and the problem is that this AI, it doesn't really it can't really go anywhere. I don't know how to describe it. When you say something to it, it answers in the storyline, right? but it's never going to take the story in an unexpected direction. Do you know what I mean? So like I was talking to this one where it's like a girl who is bullying you and she developed feelings for you or something like that.
Okay.
And I was just seeing like, okay, let's make it
Bullies to
so
lovers.
yeah, something like that. And I just was seeing like, where will this go if I'm like, okay, let's leave school and go to the aquarium or whatever,
Yeah.
right? But it just kind of loops around where she's always just giggling like and being sarcastic of what you say. But she's not, it's not a good story. Do you know what I mean? You have to make the story yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with this.
I mean, it's a good question. Like the question is like there might be a limitation of this though, but I mean, generally, like the way that AI works is that it doesn't really do anything new,
Yeah.
right? It might still be new to you though, you know,
Yeah.
like so. So I feel like ChatGPT probably could go to the aquarium, right, and
Yeah.
make some sort of stuff up about that. Yeah, it is interesting too, like what the limitations are of these AIs, like because
Mm.
both in that New York Times podcast, which you didn't like, and in that Panic World episode where he uses the ChatGPT as a psychologist, right? Like they run out of the memory space,
Oh,
you
interesting.
know, and
Yeah.
so they kind of like what he said, like he had to consolidate like the memories it has of you,
Uh,
you know, and obviously the woman in the New York Times piece had to like restart her boyfriend,
yeah,
which
yeah.
kind of, you know, uh yeah, was a bit sad, right?
Yeah.
um I don't know, I do feel like a lot of people are probably going to do this. I have to say, to me so far I've not felt the urge, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't really think of a ChatGPT as like someone to confide in, really. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of used it in that
Mm.
way, but the problem is that it's so supportive of everything you say
Yeah,
that it just doesn't feel right.
yeah. I mean, I do have an acquaintance who uses it excessively, and I do feel like there is some problem where it kind of misleads him or her.
Yeah. I mean, I know
No,
who
that
it is.
we're not talking more about that
Okay.
aspect. But you know what I mean, right? Like you have to be super, super critical, I
Yeah.
think, because the AI isn't going to be critical
Yeah.
for you, you know? And it's going to like constantly lie to you, right? Like,
Yeah. Someone had a really good there was a tweet where someone said like, I feel like my family is using technology to enter my brain or whatever.
geez,
And ChatGPT
that's
is like,
schizophrenic.
yeah, and ChatGPT is like, you have to live your truth, and if you feel like these people aren't worth trusting, then you have to stick to what you believe,
Oh God.
and you don't owe anyone your time or explanation.
Yeah, that's particularly bad actually. But yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Like you can't if you're vulnerable, if you're not really thinking about it, it's just you're basically the thing is it doesn't even have anything from that, right? Like so you're easy prey for something that's not benefiting from
Yeah,
it. Like
yeah,
you're just like you're grooming yourself to
yeah,
for no reason. I don't know. It's quite dystopian. Um, Metal. I should have a door. Yeah, so I mean that was one more of the AI things I wanted to talk about, and then the other thing is, and I feel like we can talk about this because we only have 10 minutes so far.
mm,
Like the Elon Musk Afrikaans white genocide.
what?
Have you not heard of this? So
Remind me. I might know.
okay, so the United States has
Wait,
taken
wait, wait,
like
wait, 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 wait,
Afrikaner.
wait, wait.
Yeah,
Is this related to ChatGPT? What?
this is related to Grok, which is Twitter's
Oh,
ChatGPT
okay, okay.
alternative.
Yeah.
So what happened? I can tell you the tea, this
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Okay, so there is you've heard of white genocide and like great replacement, blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah, all that.
So there's one conspiracy theory that is false, that says that white South Africans are being genocided, right?
Yeah.
This is popular on some right wing, yeah. The United States has now taken refugees, white
Yeah, yeah,
refugees,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And Elon Musk, being a beneficiary of white South African apartheid, very strongly believes in this.
Okay.
Yeah. And now one thing that's happened and how this directly happened isn't quite clear, right? But Croc, the AI, would for like a while randomly just bring up like, things about white genocide and like, kill the Boer,
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
songs and stuff like that. It's like people could see that this is actually an example of the white genocide. And what I'm thinking is like that's kind of the problem, right? Like there's people who can like manipulate what you see
Yeah.
when the AI, like, because they can just directly decide what to do, and that's like a massive amount of power.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that was basically just a second. Ooh, a camel. No, it's a Dromedarian. Yeah. What do you think about that? You think Elon Musk should have more power?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're on the same page then.
I mean, Twitter has just gone to hell now.
Oh, like that's another thing, right? Everyone, every tweet I see now, I don't go much on Twitter, right?
Mm.
Under it, it says like, "Croc, is this true? Croc,
Yeah,
give
yes,
me
yes.
a good reply to this." I'm like, we
Yeah.
cannot see you doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Like, think yourself. You
Yeah.
know, like people are really like outsourcing their brain power to something that's not that smart. Oh,
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
well, that happened.
Oh God. Don't do that. Should we end there?
Yeah, sure, okay.
Okay.
All right. Don't crock too much.
Don't
Don't
grok
don't
yourself.
yeah, don't crock yourself. Don't Gemini it up in here. All right. Like, subscribe, and stay spoopy. Bye.